Hey guys, welcome back to Carib 21, wherever in the Caribbean or in the diaspora you're watching from. So today's it's a little bit different from my normal videos. Today I am coming to you live from Kingston, Jamaica. Yeah, this is the first time I've been in Kingston for a bit over 12 years. I grew up in Kingston, but I, choose to stay out of Kingston for a long time. And now I'm back. So I'm back in Kingston. And I visited Jamaica before, but Montego Bay, Negril, and other places. So what I want to talk about today is Airbnb. So Airbnb in Jamaica is a big thing, and Airbnb is contributing to the local economy. So what I want to do today, I want to take you. I'm going to do a tour of the Airbnb that I'm staying at in Kingston, and I want to talk about the impact that Airbnb is having on the local economy, on the Jamaican economy, and the same experience when we visited Barbados, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines. Airbnb is having a massive impact on the Caribbean community because this video is just to give you a tour of the Airbnb and also encourage people in the diaspora, not just Jamaicans, but Caribbean nationals living in the diaspora, that when you're going home, it's a good idea to use an Airbnb because you're supporting the local economy and the money that comes into the local economy via Airbnb is a big thing, and we see that is helping the development of the Caribbean. But for today, I'm focusing on Jamaica, and I'm going to give you a tour and just give you some numbers of the impact that Airbnb is having on Jamaica itself, a massive impact. And this is leading to a lot of Jamaicans stepping up on the financial ladder, like some Jamaican millionaires growing out of this, real estate investors because of this Airbnb venture. So just, I'm going to take you on a tour of the apartment and we're going to talk more. So let's talk about it. Okay, so let's start the official Airbnb tour from right here. So this is the front entrance. This is when you come right into the apartment. Front door right here. To the right, when you enter, kitchen is right here. So this kitchen it's very clean. The appliances are very new, very clean appliances, as you can see: fridge, stove, microwave, toaster, blender, coffee maker, rice cooker. Yeah, and this is the fridge. Bought a little bit of stuff so far. KFC, that's the first thing you have to get when you come to Jamaica. And what is cool, the Airbnb came with, some bottled water and a few juice already stocked for your comfort. And there's all the things that you need, the plates, you know, everything that you need to, if you decide on preparing stuff when you're traveling. But I know most people might just be on the road buying out, take out food, but at least you have the option to, at least get some coffee in the morning and some breakfast if you want. Right here, this is like a wireless speaker, and they had some snacks here for us when we came. We, tap it up a little bit, but some snack was right there. Also, this area, a little closet right here with washer and dryer. That is very important, so you don't have to travel with dirty clothes. Very neat. See? Everything here is neat, at your disposal. So right here now is the living area. Nice table right here. TV. It's a very comfortable couch. This is where I spend most of my time, and it's also a pull-out. It can be used as a bed also. And the entertainment set right here, internet, Wi-Fi, everything is there. A nice chair, wireless speaker box, and this is an office area, nice office area where there's like a computer top there, so you can just plug in nice comfortable chair. So if you're working while you're traveling, this is good. And that's next door. That's a hotel right across there. And over there, there's some netball competition going on over there. Yeah, so it's a very nice, very clean setup. Ceiling fan is right here. And then you go into the bedroom. Nice big bed, very clean. Also, another TV, dresser, another table to work from if you're working from home. And it also comes with a tablet that's connected like an Apple tablet right here. But this is like connected to the wall. So I guess if you want to use, if you didn't travel with your laptop or whatever, you can use that. Yes, as you can see, it's a very clean setup, very nice, very neat. Um, this here, this is a closet, and there's a safety box right there. Let's see if I can turn on the light. Yep. So you can put your passport, your important documents there. There's iron board, iron. It is pretty much the same setup as if you're staying at a hotel. So that is amazing. And this Airbnb is like a fraction of what you'd pay for like a hotel, especially in Kingston. Kingston is expensive. Comes on to hotel. And this is the bathroom. Yeah, very clean, very neat. Yeah. Yeah, so this is it. That's Airbnb.
Here at Carib 21, I'm on a mission to showcase the vibrant culture and the breathtaking beauty of the Caribbean while showcasing our culture and what is trending. If you want to support me on this mission, please subscribe. And if you also want to support, you can hit the comment section and buy me a cup of coffee. In order to buy me a cup of coffee, you can follow these instructions. Just click more. You will see the link to buy me a cup of coffee. Click the link. You can purchase 1 or 2 cups of coffee, and you'll be helping me to fulfill this mission. Thank you.
Okay, so that completed the Airbnb tour, the tour of the room and kitchen, living, dining, and everything that is there to offer. And as you can see, like I'm a big advocate for Airbnb, and reason being, I've spent as people that have watched this channel for a while, that I've spent a lot of time, years in the hospitality industry, and I know tourism and hotel is a big deal for the Caribbean because a lot of tourists come to the Caribbean and tourism generates a lot of income for the Caribbean community. However, a lot of the money that's been generated in with tourism, it leaves. It is not staying in these countries and turning over and helping to develop the countries. Like most of the big investors are not from the Caribbean, with a few exceptions like Sandals, Super Clubs, and there are a lot of local owned hotels across the Caribbean. And those revenue, they will stay in the Caribbean and they'll help to develop. So I'm a big advocate of Airbnb because in Jamaica, 2023 in Jamaica, it was reported that over 1.3 million people that visited Jamaica in 2023 stayed in an Airbnb. And that is an amazing number. 1.3 million people that visited this island stayed in an Airbnb. And that 1.3 million generated over $30 billion. And to me, that is what I love to see, because staying at a facility like this, for the people that invested in these apartments and they invested and they're doing Airbnb, they can start from one apartment unit, they can purchase another apartment unit in another apartment building, and that is income coming in, that's entrepreneurship, and that money stays in Jamaica. So I'm a big advocate for Airbnb because of that. And whenever we travel, especially with me and my family, like we try to stay at an Airbnb because because what we're doing, we're going right across the Caribbean. We're trying to learn local culture, mix with the local people. So being in an all-inclusive hotel does not give you that experience. And what I love about Airbnb also, because this facility we paid like I think it's $112 per night, and it was discounted, so it was just under $100 US per night. And the room, it is comparable to any like 4-star, 3, 4-star hotel that you would go to, and you'll be paying like 250 minimum. A lot of these hotels, especially in Kingston. So the quality of the accommodation for the price, plus that you're contributing to the local economy, you're helping to make another Jamaican success story, because Jamaicans, local people, are the one that invest in these type of stuff. So that is why I love Airbnb so much. So guys, let me know what you think about the tour, about the Airbnb tour, and let me know what you think about the numbers. Do you agree with me that when we travel across the region that we should try as best as possible to do Airbnb and to support local economy? Sound off in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. And remember, peace. I'm out.